Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Cane Corso. Be nice, Mona. This is Mona and Switch. As you can see, Switch is a big girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. So Switch is pregnant with Grimm's babies, and she was actually bred before Ibiza. And Ibiza is over here and not looking very pregnant at all, if at all. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a false pregnancy at this point. But you know, this stuff happens. It is what it is. You guys know I've been through it before. So, but you can kind of see how big my dogs have gotten, because as you guys know, Mona was substantially larger than anything that I had, and now you can see that. That I've got quite a few dogs that are within that range. So, pretty exciting stuff. But as you guys know, Switch has always been a really important dog to me. Shh, you can stop that now. Stop it. So she's just being too dominant, and I don't like it. Yeah, I think, you're saying thank you, all the kisses. Yeah, you're a good girl. I know, she was making you uncomfortable. She's making me uncomfortable. So this is Ibiza. Ibiza is out of, for those that don't know, I'm going to kind of try to make more of a habit of explaining who's who so that you guys know. So Ibiza is out of Nirvana and Mad Mortigan. And Nirvana is out of Achilles and Blondie. And Blondie's out of Preacher and Cashmere, which are my foundation dogs. And then we've got Mona over there. Mona is the one that is thicker. I think Ibiza's taller, dude. Ibiza is such a tall dog. She takes after her father in that way. So anyway, so Mona is an import from Europe. She's the mother of this little blue girl here. This is Smurf. Smurf is going through she had a superficial bacterial skin infection, and she's just now getting better. We were using the wrong shampoo, or not wrong, but it wasn't working. And anyway, we got her on the right shampoo now, and she's doing a lot better. And that just kind of happens with a lot of the blue dogs, unfortunately. So, but it actually looks way better than it did before. Now it's just healing up. It was red and nasty. And this is Preacher over here. Big old granddaddy Preacher. He is about almost 8 years old now. Girl, if you don't get out of my face, go away. Preacher, get out of the grass. He got bit by a snake along with Velocity, and his front legs were super swollen, his feet, but brought him in, put him on some Benadryl, and he's also doing a lot better. Preacher, get out of there. Come on now. Come on out of there. Who else is out here? So we've also got, so this here is Jolene. And Jolene is an import. She is out of the 2021 European winner, Sabrina. So she's a super high profile dog, and she's a fantastic dog. Really good structure, all of that stuff. She's thin right now. I didn't know that she had not been wormed previously, and so she was in the house, and I was just feeding the crap out of this dog, man. She was eating it, but she wasn't gaining any weight. And then one day she threw up, and there was worms in it. And so anyway, it's got to be pretty bad for them to do that. So I wormed her, and a bunch came out, and now she's kind of healing. Her gut is healing. She didn't want to eat a whole lot, and now she's just only eaten just a very little bit, and now she's getting back better. So anyway, so ages, a lot of these dogs are puppies. I don't know how old Jolene is right now. I don't remember. Ibiza is, I think they're 2 years old. Get out of there now. Yeah, I think they're 2 years old. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't remember. It's hard because I just don't pay enough attention. And, she's definitely 2 years old. She had a late, actually they can't be. So she's got to be a year and a half then. Maybe 17 months, something like that. But like I said, I'd have to look at her paperwork, but I think she's a month over, a year old. Cause I was like looking at their ages, but I don't remember them. Anyway, so yeah, she missed her second heat. Switch didn't have a second heat, or if she did, it was silent. And so it took a year. You all right, bro? We've had a lot of stuff in the air, a lot of pollens, and I've had a couple dogs that have had a cough. But he's doing a lot better. He was very swollen and just not really feeling good at all. Look how big she is. This dog, she's gonna be huge, man. She is just gonna be huge. Smurf. She's a big girl. What is going on over there? Got the chickens having problems. So anyway, oh, look at that structure. And then we got Velocity out here. Velocity! What's wrong with you? She also got bit by a snake. But she's good too. Brought her in first before Preacher noticed her first. Her neck was all swole up. And she was stiff in the neck for a little bit. Moving a little bit slower. And she had quite a bit of swelling. But it seems to have all come down. Mona, get up out of there. You alright? Yeah. It was just hanging down. She was looking like them Neo mixes with all that neck skin. But she's doing better now. So anyway, yeah, everyone's doing pretty good. And there's just been a lot of heat and humidity, and I think it made the snakes around here angry and probably thirsty, and I think they were going into the kennels trying to get water. So there's some things that I'm going to implement going forward, so that we don't have to deal with that anymore. So, to try to make sure that doesn't happen. What in the world? Did she just smack her baby in the face? Look at that front. Look how good that front is. Fantastic. It's crazy, man. Crazy front assembly. Very nice dog. Yes, I see you, Switch. I see you. Yeah, Smurf is a whole hot handful is what I'll tell you. She is just crazy. Don't eat the frog. Beezy, don't eat it. Ibiza. Shh, hey, no, leave it alone. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's a cricket, never mind. Or a grasshopper. You can eat the grasshopper. You know when I was a kid that I used to catch grasshoppers and feed them? Hey, Velocity? Don't do that to Mona. She will not tolerate that. Don't do that. Let me tell you what, dude. There's a lot of dogs that will tolerate that. Mona ain't one of them. Mona does not forget. See all that? See the hackles up? There's those two. Ibiza. Jolene. Jolene's fast too. Oh. Good Velocity over there. She's a old retired Karen over there. Just an old retired Karen. Now I know it doesn't look like that. Look at that movement on Mona. Fantastic dog, man. fantastic dog. She is just beautifully built, moves beautifully. Look at her. She just floats too. Look at her. When these dogs are built properly, do you see how all these dogs, they just kind of float? Looks like they just glide on the air. Even Smurf out there, look at her just gliding. Tell you what, man, when the movement's right, these dogs are just, it is literally like gives me an endorphin rush watching them move. You sweet baby Mona. You sweet baby Mona. Preacher, you can come back over here, please. Funny girl. Are you funny, Beezy? Are you funny, Ibiza? Yeah, I've been calling her Beezy. It's her nickname. Good boy, Preacher. Good boy. Oh, she's excited. Oh, she's excited. Did you want to play? Did you want to play? Did you want to? Oh, she's excited. You excited? Oh, you excited? Get off my shoe. Don't you jump on me, you weirdo. Oh, switch. Be nice. Shh. See what I tell you about excitement. Get them excited and they want to fight. Switch was like, don't you jump on her. I will say, though, that I do appreciate Switch doing that because I don't want to be jumped on like that. Oh. Almost went down. It just rained. We've been having just every day has been humidity and rain. Just constant humidity and rain. Heat, humidity, and rain. Like Florida. It's just hot. And then we get these storms, these big thunderstorms that come through and they rain and then they leave and the sun comes back out. Like I literally mowed my lawn maybe 3-4 days ago and it already needs to be mowed again. Hey, watch out now. So who's licking me? Why are you licking me? You are like your mother. Hey, watch out. Oh. Well, somebody got in trouble for playing too rough with a puppy. Yeah, I don't think Ibiza's pregnant anymore. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, everything looks like it. She's swollen in the back. She's got mammillary gland production. Like I said, if there's anything in there, it's just one. And I feel like I've seen, well, maybe that's a good sign because Belladonna only had one, but it was like gigantic. It was way bigger than it should have been. So maybe that's why she looks so big. Maybe it's a good thing that they don't look that big because maybe it means that it's going to be a good singleton. Because there's like good singletons and bad. Some of them like are born regular sized and can be fine and whatever. And some of them are born supersized and they cause a lot of problems. Whoop. Look at that. Even pregnant, she moves with grace. Whoop. Oh. Those two. And we're off again. Oh, disrespectful. I'll tell you what, Smurf is so disrespectful, you guys. She's so disrespectful. She throws herself at other dogs. She's super dominant. She just, she's freaking wild, man. Like, I don't think you realize how big she is. She's just a baby. She's like, what, are they like 4 months old or something like that? I mean, she's just a little tiny little thing. I mean, not tiny. I mean, she's young, and yet she's, I mean, nearly almost half the size of some of these big dogs. It's really crazy. In fact, I should announce, the litter, this litter was so good between Mona and Batista. It was so good. The male, got pictures of him recently. He is so good. All the females are so good that I'm going to repeat the breeding, and Reese is actually going to take second pick female out of it, which is pretty wild because normally Reese, we don't share litters like that, as far as like, you know, like always, we may like do a thing where we keep back a puppy or something like that, but it doesn't always mean that we're going to keep it. But anyway, but it was so good that she literally wanted something off of it. So I was very like, it's a compliment, you know, when other people that do what you do, like what you do so much that they want something off of it. Look at you looking good. Preacher man, he does what a preacher can, 'cause he's a preacher man, and he gets his booty scratched. He's a booty man. He's a booty man. Oh, my baby. My sweet baby. Yeah. He feels a little softer. I hate that. You can tell he's getting a little bit older. He hasn't been able to, last time I was able to use him successfully was with Remy. So I do have at least a daughter from him available. And I've actually got more of his grandbabies because Remy just produced a beautiful litter out of Batista. And I am going to keep a male out of that. I've already got a name and everything. One of the ways that I've been dealing with my daughter being gone is I've been watching maritime disasters. So like ocean liner disasters, things like that, ships that have gone down. Velocity! Come back over here, let's go! Preacher! And anyway, there's this really successful shipping line called the Cunard line, and so I'm gonna name my next male Cunard. Come on, the Cunard line. No, bro, get off me, woman. Beezy, need my beezy. Boo 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 boo. Hooja boo boo, hooja boo boo, boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. Don't you jump on me, punk. Go away. Y'all ready? Looks like they're ready to go inside. They're tired, so I'll let y'all go. Hope y'all are having a good day. Good boy. You're a good boy, preacher man. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.